So the numbers would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And my goal is the thing about two cars crashing, they're going to meet in the middle, and one person again is going to be feeding 1 to 5, and the other one's going to be countering by angling at a certain, moving at a certain angle and hitting that person. So if I have my partner Aaron come on again. So again, Aaron's going to feed 1 to 5, so he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So meet the force would look like this. When Aaron feeds a 1, I angle and I hit under, hitting his hand. So he goes back 1 step, I just touch his hand like that. I do 1, he feeds a 2, I move my feet, I hit 2, he goes to 3, I step and hit his arm or his hand, and then 4, hitting his hand or his arm, and then 5 when he thrusts, I move to the side and hit. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. Meet the force, lower goal range, single stick. All right? All right. Okay, next thing that maybe is that sweep. Okay. Now we're going to work on this single stick inside sweep. We're going to hit 3 areas. We're going to hit the body, the hand, and so we're going to hit the body, the knee, and the hand. Okay? So here's the way that it works. So when Aaron feeds me an angle 1 from Inosanto, like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step forward my right foot, and I'm going to go stick, hand, I'm going to hit the body. So again, he feeds, I go stick, hand, body. Stick, hand, body. If we change to the other side, when he feeds, I'm moving to the inside of the stick, touching, hitting the body. That's hitting one target, beating the body. And I do the same defense, inside sweep, but I can hit the knee, or I can come up and I can hit the hand. So I have inside sweep, hit the body, inside sweep, hit the knee, and inside sweep, hitting the hand. The idea is that when Aaron swings a stick, I'm deflecting the energy with my stick. So I'm deflecting all the way. So I'm making a V motion, stepping to the inside of the stick, touching his hand so I can disarm eventually, or just monitor that hand, hit the body. And I do the same thing, hit the knee, hit the hand. Okay, so that's inside sweep, hit the body, the knee, and the hand. The next thing we're going to do is outside sweep. So Aaron this time is going to feed me an angle 2. Perfect. Okay? And what I'm going to do is instead of stepping to the inside, I'm going to step my left foot in a closed position, step, and then deflect from my left shoulder to my right shoulder. My palm is going to be up, or excuse me, down, and then I'm going to hit his arm. So I step, touch, hit. So that's outside deflect, palm down, and I'm just going to check his hand. The next portion is I'm outside deflect and my palm is going to be up. I'm going to hit his arm. So if Aaron steps on this side for me, he feeds a 2, first one, palm down, hit. One more time, outside deflect, palm down, hit. Number 2, outside the sweep or deflect, palm up, hit the arm. Okay, next part. We're going to go back to the inside sweep and we're going to work on disarms. The disarms are called snake disarms. There's 3 of them. So I'm going to have Aaron jump on this side for me. When Aaron feeds the angle 1, Aaron's going to feed the angle 1. I'm going to inside sweep like we did before, and I'm going to hit the body like we did. My stick's going to go back on my shoulder. My left hand is going to shoot over and around the stick, around his wrist, elbow in tight. I'm going to turn my torso, and I'm going to serve a pizza. So it goes run, hit, wrap, disarm. That's number 1 snake disarm, also known as unassisted. Number 2 is the same entry. Inside sweep, hit the body. This time when I wrap his wrist, he's got a really strong grip on it. It's hard to turn, so I use my forearm and I just hit down. This would be me hitting him in the face, but for safety, I keep my tip up and I just hammer it down. So if he comes on this side for me, hitting, number 1 is by itself. Number 2 is with my forearm. Number 3 is, let's say I hit him and it gets stuck on his jacket, or he pinches his elbow, however you want to think of it. I turn my body and then use the tip down. Again, inside sweep, hit, tip down. So all of them again. Unassisted, tip up, tip down. So that covers all the single stick requirements. knife drills. Okay, so Inosanto numbering would be the next part, 1 to 8 again, just like single stick, but my knife is going to be a little tighter because I have a shorter weapon. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like with the stick, if it was a stick, imagine that it's a blade like the knife. I'm slashing with this part, slashing. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to have my partner Aaron come out. He's going to feed the 1 to 5 Inosanto. And we're going to do the meet the force drill again with a knife. The same exact movement and drill as a stick, but I have to be a little closer so I can cut his arm. So he feeds a 1, I step and cut his arm, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if he jumps on this side, so we're going to feed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the sound numbering 1 to 5. The last thing you guys have to know is footwork. And the footwork is female and male. So female triangle would be with my feet together as I'm going to open. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when you get it going, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I go either direction. 1, 2, 3, switch. So that's female. So when you do male, if I start at the point, I step back. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is all the requirements for level 1. Good job. Let's move to level 2. Oh, we need to do double stick.